Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 18 Career Mode here with Coventry City. Now this one's going to be a bit of a different episode of course because last episode we won League 2 and we are now through into League 1. But before we get into League 1, I want to go through a quick end of season review. So let's have a look at the squad. And let's go into stats, that's what we'll do. So let's have a look at appearances. So our most appeared player was Roffo, Manuel Roffo. Played 58 games. That's insane, really. I think we only played about 60, I think we played altogether. I think the other goalkeeper... Let's have a quick look. Nope, that one. Yeah, our youth keeper we brought through from the academy played 2 games also. We had 60 games this season. That's pretty massive, isn't it, really? Joswell got 52 of those, as did Gumney as well. Duarte played 50, Consa 49, Hefty 49, Latilaf 49, Congolo 46, Asoro only 40, and still ended up our top goal scorer. And of course, quite a lot of players. We had a lot of players playing a lot of games because we didn't have a lot of depth this year, did we? Because we had a lot of the generic players still from the Coventry City team we need to get rid of this summer. Then into goals. Our top goal scorer of the season was, of course, Joel Asoro. 31 goals in 40 games for him, 27 in the league, 3 in the FA Cup and 1 in the Checkatrade Trophy. Then both Duarte and Latilaf joint second with 20. It's pretty good. But then you see a massive drop, don't you, down to our next player, which was Ruiz, who played 29 games this season and only got 8 goals, which is not very good from a striker. He came from the Barcelona academy as well. Hurst came back. He scored 5 goals in 12. That's not bad, is it? Ockles got 5 from that left defensive midfielder, sort of left wing back position. Joswiak got 3 and 14 assists, which is pretty good. Talking of assists, our highest assist maker was Latilaf with 17. Then Ruiz with 14. So he might not have scored a lot. But if you look at it the other way, he contributed to 22 goals in 29 games, which isn't bad at all. Latilaf contributing 37 goals in 49 games. That's pretty good as well. Joswiak 14. Asoro 13 assists as well as his 31 goals. He really was our MVP this season, wasn't he? Duarte with 10 assists, then down here towards Ockles. Hurst got 3 assists in 12 games. That's pretty good. Bierman got 3 assists. Bierman's a really good player. He seems to always be in a good position, but only 2 goals and 3 assists. That surprised me a bit, to be honest. And let's have a look then at attribute improvements. Right, Roffo went up 6 points. He started off as a 58. He's now up to a 64. That's massive. Joswiak as well started off at a 61. Is now up to a 67. And one of our highest rated players in the squad. Latilaf went up 5 as well, 63 to 68. Cuesta went up from 59 to 64, so he's pretty strong. We had Oscar Harrison, who came from our youth academy. He's got a potential of 80 to 88, and he's gone up 5 points since he joined us in January. That's massive. Duarte went up 4 points. Osoro went up 4 as well to 67. Ruiz went up 4 to 68. Ockles went up 4 to 62. Tom Bayliss went up 4. He didn't play a game for us. That's pretty impressive. I think we have sold him already, to be honest, though. Tosin went up 4. Congolo went up 4 as well. Conte went up 4. So basically everyone has improved. As you would expect, there's a few who didn't go up too much. Obviously, Hurst didn't progress too much because he was injured through most of the season. A few of these players like Saavedra and that came into the club quite late. Royce came in January. He's got up 2 points. Didn't play a game, really. We played 2 games. He's got up 1 point per game. Mitchell didn't do a lot, and he's got 1 as well, which is pretty good. Be better once... Well, Ferreira went up 1 as well. Be better once we get rid of these players, really. Be nice to clear them out of our squad. And that'll be... Hopefully, in this episode, we'll get rid of a few of them. And let's whiz forward, then. Let's get ourselves to a point where this season will finish. Okay, Sandoval is wanting to cancel his contract. He's giving the same bit of news twice in 2 days. I'm going to take the risk, you know, because he's not an amazing player. He's 75 to 83. I'm going to take the risk of waiting until the new season because I do think if it's anything like FIFA 17, they get a big stat boost when they move from one season into the next. So hopefully he's not going to want to push out yet. Because he's only like 55 at the moment. So not even that, actually. I think he's lower than that. He's like 52, 53. Maybe even lower than that, to be honest. So we'll have to wait out and hopefully he gets a boost at the end of the season. Right, stopping simulation. Let's do a bit of training before the season ends. Harrison's actually got up 9 points. So that's pretty insane by Harrison. He's got 9 stats this season. So he's got it from 50 to 59. So he's going to be a good force for us next year. And there we go. Afenu's going to go up to 60 as well. Nice. So Fenyu's actually a better player than Harrison. And of course, he's still in our academy at the moment. Be nice to see what update we get on him. Oh, did we give that guy another... I don't think we gave that guy a scouting job yet, did we? That's annoying, isn't it? At the end of the season. Is this the end of the season? I'm hoping that bit of news is not Sandoval leaving. Okay, Jordan Shipley's leaving at the end of the season. That's fine. We're not going to get a contract out of him anyway now. Is this going to be the beginning of a new season? There we go. We've got Youth Scout report anyway. 68 to 86. We're not going to take you. Not going to take 59 to 81. And we're definitely not taking 42 to 58. They can definitely go. Next one. Right. 68 to 84. Not worth it. 73 to 94. Okay. 72 to 94. Ooh. 58 to 80. 54 to 72. 60 to 8. Now, do we leave these two in for a bit more scouting, or do we just sign them? I'm going to just sign them. And it's a big risk signing all these players up, but I'd rather take the risk of getting these cracking young players, to be honest. Right. Well, was there not a youth? Was there not an update as well for the academy? Was there an update for the academy? Well, let's do some more training quickly. Come on. Go move. Oh. Does anyone else have a problem with lag on this game? Like, you're pressing buttons, it just doesn't seem to want to do what you want it to do. Right. So that's Harrison up to a 60 now as well. That's good. And McGuinness is up to a 55. McGuinness could start challenging for that goalkeeper position against Roffo by the end of next season, I think. So was there a scout up to... Right, all of our scouts are available now. So they can all go out and do new jobs. Okay. We might do that now then. Well, let's have a look at the players we brought in then. Look at that. 90 to 94 now. Oh, crap. 90 to 94. That's pretty damn good. Fitzpatrick, 73 to 81. Yeah, these two I think are going to be released. Don't think they're worth it. 72 to 94. Flavio Navarrete. Nice. And Ishmael Morales as well. 73 to 94. Cam. Jose Cortez. 71 to 91. Nice. Philip McGuinness, 82 to 88. Tadeusz Kalataransky, 72 to 90. I think I got that pretty good. And Sandoval's the one who wants to leave, of course, 77 to 83. And this guy as well, Mohamed Berger, 76 to 92 now as well. We could have a couple of really good Ghanaian central midfielders at this rate, couldn't we? Right, we're not on track. We know that. We're not going to get another, like, £7 million before the end of the season, are we? Let's face it, that's not going to happen. 90 to 94, that midfielder, that's incredible. Jordan Shipley's going to be gone, we know that. Come on. Whiz us through to the end. Right, stop simulation, let's do some more training. Might as well take every opportunity we can before the end of the season. Because if we can squeeze a few more, we've got Afenu and Harrison up a couple of points. Recently, so that's definitely going to help us out for the new season. Because say two midfielders, both 60 rated, is going to be useful. I'm assuming it gets to the end of June, and then that'll be a new. So we should have put some youth players, youth scouts going, shouldn't we? Really, we could have got a bit of luck here. We know Shipley's going. We know that. You keep telling us every 2 minutes. Right, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try and send out the youth scouts. There was a bit of transfer offer for Bimao. Okay, that's good. We're only offering 65k, but we want to get rid of him. Well, they're offering 65 and he's worth 110. Wow, okay. But we are going to let him go. I'm not too bothered, to be honest. I'd rather just get him off the books. Now, I think I'm going to send out the youth players, the youth scouts in a few days. I want to send them out before the end of the month. Is my tactic here. That way that we should get an update on the players. Right, if I stop simulations now. Stop. Right. That's him gone then, that Maxime Bimimimimio. He's gone. Let's train these guys up again. Nice. Afenu, a lot of his stats going up there. Good lad. Right, so we want to go to office. Now, part of me wonders whether it's worth maybe getting rid of one of these scouts. I'm going to get rid of For Johansson. I'm going to fire him because I reckon I might be able to get a better one next season. Now, Logan Morrison, you're our best scout at the moment. Right. I'm going to send you, Logan, to... I'm going to send you to Brazil again. Because that seemed to do us pretty well last time. Right, I'm going to go for just any players. I'm going to send you for... No, just the 3 months. Right, that's good. And Barry White. Barry. What are we going to do with you, Barry? We haven't gone to yet is Portugal. Let's go to Portugal. No budget. Okay. So we can maybe go to a country that's cheap, can we? Oh, there we go. 15k over there. Let's go to Australia. 15k to go to Australia. 30k to go. And I haven't got there for that. Got the 15? I haven't got 15k. Okay. That's annoying. I'm going to have to wait until the end of this. Oh. Okay, then. We'll have to finish off the season first, then, aren't we? I thought I could steal through that. We've got 5k left. It don't matter. It don't matter. Let's push through to the end of the season, then. Come on, let me go down to advance. There we go. So we'll go through to this now. The transfer window opens beginning of July. No, it opens beginning of August, isn't it? No, it is 1st of July, isn't it? Yeah. So we can get rid of about 4 players are being sold. And we've got a couple leaving on free transfers as well. That'll be pretty good for us. Sorry, 27 goals. He was quite tight to get up there as well. And then he ended up finishing 8 goals ahead of second place in the league goal scoring rankings. And I'm hoping he's going to follow on with that great results this year in the League 2, or League 1 even. Now 10 points Harrison's got up now. It's taken a long time to simulate these last 2 days, isn't it? Bruno Ferreira's got up 11 points this season now. 11. Wow. And he has got a potential, of course, of 82 to 88. So we know he's going to be a top level striker for us. If we can get him up to the 86 mark, we'll be laughing on that one. Come on, game. It's not going to take this long, surely. I'm going to stop simulation and go for it again. Because it seems to be struggling here. It seems to be really struggling to get past this day. I know it takes a while to load normally, but the 1st of the month, really, when it starts in the new season, but it's going a bit weird here for the moment. Is the game bugged out? This is a worry, isn't it? We only won the league by 4 points in the end. Of course, because we drew on the final day of the season, didn't we? Come on, game. What are you doing to me? There we go. End the season. I got worried there. End the season review. We've come to the end of the season. The board could be happier with your performance. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? The players and staff clearly look up to you, and you've done an excellent job aligning yourself with the club's vision, both on and off the pitch. We'd be delighted if you stay for the next season. I'd be delighted as well, my friend. And there we go. We're going to set up the new season. This is where the magic happens. Now, this is where the fun happens. We start to bring in some new players. The youth players should have had a stat boost as well. If it's anything like FIFA 17 anyway, the youth players would get about stat boost about 4 or 5, maybe 6 or 7 points per season, but it only happens at the end of the season. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen monthly. It happens at the end of the season. Their potentials will define and narrow, which is good, but the actual stat increases only happen at the end of the season. I'm not sure if there's any players we want to buy. We'll have to have a look at how much money we've got. And with that money, we can anticipate what we want to buy. We do have a lot of decent young players to bring in from the academy. We might be able to bring in that young lad now, the 88 to 90. No, he's 90 to 94, isn't he? Wow. 90 to frickin' 94. How good is that going to be? That's insane. This may take a couple of minutes. I'm really trying to pad out here, aren't I? So basically, this season we brought in Oscar Harrison, who was 80 to 88. Patrick Murphy, I think. My handwriting's not great. 74 to 82. So if we get a chance to sell him, we probably will. Fabio Saavedra, 75 to 83. Again, not amazing. And Edson Royce, 76 to 82. He can be gone as well. And Bruno Ferreira, 82 to 88. So he'll definitely be a good player for us. So Bruno Ferreira is the only one. Bruno Ferreira and Oscar Harrison are the only two that I feel like we're definitely going to keep for this season. There we go. Jonas Romero. That's an interesting name. That's a player who has got a good potential on this game. A very good potential. We're also going to have to look at renewing people's contracts as well, because there's a few players whose contracts end at the end of this season coming, and we're not going to want to lose them. We want to try and lock them in. Players like Lati Laf, I think, has only got one more season left on his contract, so it's going to be a bit of a big job on there to try and get all these players renewed their contracts to make sure we don't end up losing any, because they are progressing quicker maybe than what we are, and that's the worry, that's the risk, isn't it? You don't want these players to outgrow you too early. Then again, we could make a nice big profit out of it, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Because you've got to realise that players like Lati Laf, as good as he is, and as well as he's doing this, and Asoro as well, as good as they are, they've only got potentials of around about 80 to 83. So, if somebody came in offering 2, 3, 4, maybe even £5 million, it's a serious consideration, because the players you can buy to replace them is quite substantial. God, this has taken... It might take a couple of minutes, but this has taken a long time, isn't it? It's taken a long, long time. But yeah, there we go. We're in. We're in. We are in. Okay. Now, the first thing I want to look at... We haven't got a... Oh, you got a transfer budget of 3.63 million. Nice. So, first thing I'm going to do is look at the Youth Academy. See if they've had an upgrade. Right, 48. Not really. You're still 60 overall, so maybe they haven't had stat bonuses then. You're still 15 years old. I thought you might turn to 16, to be honest. When's your birthday, does it say? No, I really want to bring him in, but he's still showing as 15 years old. That's annoying, isn't it? So I can bring you in, but I want to see how much your potential narrows first, and you as well. Right, so I think it is the right... We're going to bring up... We are going to bring... I've got to write these down as I do it as well. So, Benito Sandoval, 77 to 83. So again, another decent player. We are going to promote him up to the squad. And also Philip McGuinness, 82 to 88. So McGuinness will probably end up 6'3" as well. He'll probably end up becoming our first choice keeper pretty soon. So those two guys moved up to the squad. We're not going to bring any of these up yet because we're not sure. Well, I would like to bring up Afenu, but I can't because he's too young. But everyone else, I want to see how much their stats narrow down to first. Contracts accepted for both of those, which is good. So they're now in our squad. How's our squad looking now that the transfers have gone through? What am I clicking on? There we go. So have they gone through now? No, those guys haven't left yet. Okay. Maybe we need to go forward a few days then first. Right. So again then, I'm first going to go into youth staff. We're going to bring in a new scout. Hopefully one a little bit better. Ooh. That's a big investment, isn't it? And PJ Toby is going to be screaming at me if I do this. Considering that he's only 1 star less. No, I'm going to go for this guy, 1 star less. It's a third of our budget gone, though, more or less. But it's a big upgrade in scouting wise. And we're going to send him straight away to his native country in Denmark and see if we can get some good players. 6 months in Denmark? No, it's only... Yeah, 6 months in Denmark. Why not? And then we're going to send Barry White as well over to Portugal, finally. Did we do Portugal already? No, he's out in Brazil, okay. Yeah, so we'll send you over to Portugal. See if I can pick up some pacey wingers. There we go. Right. So all of our scouts are now out as well. And we've got our news. Yep, scout set up and contracts accepted. Good. And there we go. We can move forward. Now, I think that when these players go out that we've sold, are we going to get that money come in? Oh, we can do some training as well. Didn't realise that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop the old simulation. It is taking a while, isn't it? Now, it's taken a long old time. The game is really... I don't know, I've never had a game on the PlayStation that is like this. I'm not quite sure what is going on, whether it's my PlayStation bugging out or what, but I've never had a PlayStation game that lags this much, to be honest. It's really struggling. And it does get to the end. It's not like broken. It does get in the end. Oh, there we go. Pre-season tournaments, advanced invites. Right. 1.7 million. We'll take that. I don't even care who's in the competition. I just want that 1.7 million. That funded our scouts. Oh, we could have got a better scout then, couldn't we? Really? Right. So, first thing, let's go down to training then. Boom. Right. Now, our squad looks a bit more... Ah, those players have gone out now then, are they? Those players are gone. We're streamlined a bit more now. There's still a few players that we've got that we don't really want, but we could do with another centre-back, really, couldn't we? We've got Conser, Hefty and Cuesta, and we've got Gumney as well. Yes, and we've got O'Brien can go. So maybe centre-back could be someone we look at buying. But what do we want to do then, training-wise? Where do we want to train? Well, I think we want to keep training Fenyu. We were training him on some defensive skills, weren't we? But maybe giving him some dribbling skills now as well. I mean, we'll give him defensive skills as well, maybe. Because he's been playing defensive midfield at the end of the day, so maybe that's worth doing, isn't it? Right, there we go. We'll do those two for him. We don't need to do many of the strikers. Maybe Ferreira, just to push him up a bit more. Let's go for high pressure finishing. Goalkeeper wise, we want to try and get McGuinness ready as soon as possible. And let's give him some... Yeah, let's give him some of this, because that'll help him out. And then, any more? Tosin's just flown up the rankings, hasn't he? We'll do a bit of work here then with Harrison as well. Let's do some intermediate defending with you. Right, so I just do these every now and again. I fill these in, and then we can just keep refreshing it from there on, can't we? There you go. McGuinness's goalkeeping position has gone up. That's good. Right, that's that done. 5 pieces of news. So Invitational Cup, there we go. Left the club, left the club, left the club, left the club. There we go. So that is going to streamline our squad somewhat. It might leave us a little bit undermanned here and there. We've still got Davis, McDonald. Right, let's put these players where we want them, right. So Sandoval and McGuinness. And McGuinness can swap for... I don't know, Royce. Yeah, we'll swap that for that, yeah. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players we want to get rid of. And in fairness, we could use those players to boost our chances of signing somebody else. So let's go and have a look then at our shortlist. Let's see who we can buy. Now I'm looking for centre-backs, because we don't have any centre-backs in our youth academy yet anyway. So, right, so we've got Matt Clark, they don't want to sell. Ah, there we go. We've got Obispo, Konate, that guy, this guy, Van Hoosden. Got Cuenca, they don't want to sell. Ezroy, they'll sell. Eric Palmer-Brown, they'll sell. Kabak, we can buy quite cheap as well, actually. Wow, we can get Ampadu. Wow, we can actually get Ampadu. I might go for this, you know. I might go for this. I think Ampadu is actually a very good player. Let me just have a quick look. Ampadu. 83 potential he's got. His wage is a bit higher than what we'd normally pay, but it could be a big, big offer. We're going to approach to buy. This could be one of our big signings of the summer. Really could be. Right, Abel Rees there's on the board. Ah, nice that Antonio Conte turns up, eh? Latty Laugh on the board there as well. Conte on a look. He's thinking, maybe I'd try and buy him. He's a good player. So we have got enough to pay his wages. He's on 5k at the moment, which is going to be a bit of an issue for us, isn't it? But Right, I don't think they're going to want a player, are they? Let's face it, but let's try our luck. Let's try Dominic Hyam. Why not? We believe we can help each other. We'll exchange. We'll be interested in swapping Ampadu for Hyam. What do you think? No. We're looking for a right back. I don't think I've got any right backs that'll be in your... No, I've only got Gumney, and I'm going to let you have Gumney. Offer transfer fee instead then. Let's offer 200... No, let's offer 300k. That's 50k under his value. Submit offer. Okay, 300k. What are they going to say to that? I think that's a... Wow, my God, we got for 50k under his value as well. Oh, wow. That is shocking. I cannot believe we've just got him for 50k under his value. That is absolutely crazy. Right, let's have another look. See if there's any more... Well, we should be okay. That gives us 5 centre-backs. But if we can get another one, that would be pretty cool as well. So let's have a look at 80 plus. No higher than 70 rated, maybe. Right, so which one of these players? So Carter Vickers is also on our shortlist. I've seen him already. Where's he? Oh no, Carter Vickers is not on the shortlist, is he? Trying to find these players now. Oh, Eric Palmer Brown is on our shortlist. He's got an 82 potential. Ezroy's got an 82 potential as well. He's on quite a high wage at the moment, though, I think. Noster. See, the best one's Ampadu, I think. We've done well there, I think. There's Fry from Middlesbrough, Gomez from Liverpool. Carter Vickers is a really high wage. Do we have a Zagadou? Was he on there? No, he wasn't. I think we've done actually really, really well to get the one we've got. Pierre's on here. He's got an 83 potential. He's too important to the club, though. Okay. So, Ampadu, Decore, Worrell, Palmer Brown, Oxford. Okay, Kamara. So, the next one down is this guy, but this guy's on 7k wages, apparently. I think we're happy with what we got, though, to be honest. I think that centre-back is going to do us a good job. Right back was the one I was worried about. There's Nelson. See, Nelson's on a really high wage. He's a really good player, though. There is Szymanski, but he's quite expensive now as well. 67 rated. Dozel, again, pretty expensive, but could be a good player to buy. Yep, he's good. See, some of these players, we can buy some of these players now then. And they're pretty good. It's just a worry about how high their potentials possibly are. That's the worry I've got. So I might have to do a bit of exploring. This guy could be one. I think there's a lot of South Africans that are very good on this year's game. Let's see what his potential is. His potential is... Where is it? His potential is 81. He's not actually that good then, is he? Sam Field, Ledson. Ledson's not bad. Javi Alonso. I don't know who half these players are, to be honest. I put one on the transfer list last year and now I've completely lost who they all are and what they all do. David Brooks. Wow, 17k he's on. Yeah, we'll have to have a look then. I think we'll have a look. Musa Sila is a good shout for another striker. We don't need another striker really, do we? But Romero's there as well. He could be a good shout. And a man, 2.5 to 3.4. Peter Topi, if you're watching, that is proof that I did have a look. I did look at it, but Carranza's much cheaper. Much, much cheaper. Carranza's not a bad shout. I don't think we need more strikers, to be honest. I don't think we do. Right midfielder is my one thought. Right midfielder or right back. Someone to give a little bit of a challenge to... of course, Kosniak. I've got his name now. James Bree's available as well, isn't he? James Bree's not bad. I think James Bree's actually pretty good value, isn't he? Bree, let's have a look. James Bree's got a potential of 79. He's not actually that good then, is he? Not as good as I thought he was. Okay, I'm going to have a look off camera, actually. I'm going to have a look and see what I can find. See if I can find a good right midfielder slash right winger that we can bring in. And then I think, apart from that, our squad looks pretty much sorted. The signing of Ampadu would be fantastic. 83 potential. Really good player to bring in, help boost up our defence. We've got Cuesta on the bench already. We've got Mitchell, but again, Mitchell, like I said, is not fantastic. Neither Sadreva. So we literally just have got Latilaf and Joswiak, that's his name, down the right-hand side with no real challenge from anybody. So we can get potentially a right winger and a right midfielder. We could be looking pretty good. Looking back at the youth academy, though, do we have a right winger in the youth academy who's looking handy at the moment? We don't have a right winger, do we? But we do have several. We do have a centre forward, a cam, and that's it, isn't it? Centre forward and a cam. And of course, we brought up Sandoval as well, who's a centre forward, 77 to 83. So maybe we won't need that. Maybe just the right midfielder slash right back could be enough. Maybe right midfielder can cover both positions anyway, so that could be one to look at. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit the like button. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. Next time we'll come back. It looks like we're going to be starting off our pre-season tournament. We've got games against Doncaster, Walsall and Rotherham, which we'll probably get all done next episode. Depending on how much transfer business is, we might only get 2 done. But we'll have a look, see how it goes. Of course, yeah, I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.